She hugs you, and you're just standing there. It's not a quick, brief hug. It's one that lingers. You can truly feel it. Your heart starts pounding, your mind races, and you think, what should I do now? Should I pull away first? Should I say something? Or do I just stay frozen, hoping I don't mess it up? Here's the deal. The hug, a stoic test that embrace. That hug is a test, and your reaction to it could change everything. But what if I told you that the key to remaining on her mind forever isn't about what you say or do in that moment? It's about what you don't do. And it all boils down to an ancient philosophy, Stoicism. Let's break it down. Stoicism isn't just an old philosophy you read in books. It's a way of life. It's about mastering your emotions, staying calm under pressure, and understanding what's truly within your control. When it comes to relationships, especially those moments that feel like they could go either way, Stoicism provides the tools to not just survive, but to thrive. Today, we're focusing on one such moment, the hug. It might seem insignificant, but it's a microcosm of everything Stoicism teaches us. How do you remain present? How do you show her you're someone worth remembering? And how do you do it without overthinking or trying too hard? That's what we're exploring today. And trust me, by the end of this, you'll view hugs and relationships in a completely new light. Let's be honest. Most of us overthink physical touch. A hug isn't just a hug. It's a moment of connection. And how you handle it can either deepen that connection or break it. The problem is, we get so caught up in our heads that we completely miss the moment. We're busy thinking about what to say, how long to hold on, or if we're doing it right. In that overthinking, we lose the most important thing, presence. Stoicism teaches us that the key to any interaction isn't about controlling the outcome. It's about controlling ourselves, our thoughts, our reactions, our energy. So, the challenge here isn't just about responding to a hug. It's about responding in a way that demonstrates you're grounded, confident, and fully present. And that's where most of us go wrong. 1. The power of presence. Let's begin with the most crucial Stoic principle, presence. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, once stated, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." What does that signify in the context of a hug? It means the moment isn't about her, it's about you. Are you completely there? Or are you lost in your head, worrying about what happens next? Consider this story. Marcus Aurelius governed the Roman Empire during one of its most tumultuous periods, facing wars, plagues, and betrayals. Yet, through it all, he remained present. He didn't allow the external chaos to distract him from what he could control, his own mind. Now, think about a hug. It's a moment of connection, but also one of vulnerability. If you're not present, she'll sense it, your energy will be off. You'll either pull away too soon, hold on too long, or say something awkward. But if you're entirely there, if you're grounded in the moment, she'll feel that too, and that makes all the difference. So, how do you stay present? Begin by focusing on your breath. Feel the ground beneath your feet. Notice the warmth of her hug. Feel its smell. Don't think about what comes next. Just be there. That's the first step to mastering the moment. Point 2. Control what you can accept. Control. Epictetus, another Stoic philosopher, said, "Some things are within our control, and some things are not." When it comes to a hug, here's what you can't control: how she feels, how long she wants to hug, or what she thinks about you. But here's what you can control: your energy, your posture, and your mindset. Let me share a story about Epictetus. He was born a slave, but refused to let his circumstances define him. Instead, he concentrated on what he could control: his thoughts, his actions, and his attitude. And that's what made him one of his era's most respected philosophers. Now, apply that to a hug. You can't control whether she likes you, but you can control how you show up. Are you calm and confident, or nervous, and fidgety, your energy sets the tone for the entire interaction. Here's a practical tip. Before the hug, take a deep breath and recall this Stoic principle. You can't control her, but you can control you. And when you present yourself as your best version, that's what she'll remember. 3. The art of detachment. How? Let's discuss detachment. Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, wrote extensively about love and relationships. He believed that the path to happiness lay in detachment, not in the sense of not caring, but in not being attached to specific outcomes. Here's a story. Seneca once wrote a letter to a friend who was heartbroken over a failed relationship. He told him, "You lose only what you cling to." In other words, the more you cling to a specific outcome, the more you set yourself up for disappointment. So, how does this apply to a hug? It's simple. Don't overthink it. Don't worry about whether she likes you or not. Don't stress about what comes next. Just enjoy the moment for what it is. Here's the truth. When you're detached from the outcome, you're more relaxed, and when you're relaxed, you're more attractive. It's a paradox, but it's true. The less you care about impressing her, the more impressive you become. So, the next time you're in a hug, remind yourself, this moment is enough. You don't need it to lead to anything else. Just be there and let the rest unfold naturally. 4. Silence speaks louder. Now, let's talk about silence. In a world where everyone tries to fill every space with words, silence is powerful. The Stoics believed that silence was a form of strength, demonstrating confidence, self-control, and presence. Here's a modern example. Think about the most charismatic person you know. Chances are they're not the one talking the most. They're the one listening, observing, and speaking only when they have something meaningful to say. So, how does this apply to a hug? Simple. Don't feel the need to fill the silence. If the hug ends and there's a moment of quiet, that's perfectly fine. You don't need to say something clever or funny. Just let the moment breathe. Here's why this works. Silence creates intrigue. It leaves her wondering what you're thinking. And that curiosity is what keeps you on her mind. So, the next time you're in a hug, embrace the silence. Let it speak for you. 5. Leaving a lasting impression. Finally, let's discuss how to leave a lasting impression. The Stoics believed that the key to a good life was virtue, not validation. In other words, it's not about what others think of you, it's about who you are. Here's a personal story. I once knew a guy who was the life of the party, funny, charming, and always had something to say. But here's the thing, no one really remembered him. Why? Because he was trying too hard. He was so focused on impressing everyone that he forgot to be himself. Now, compare that to someone who is calm, grounded, and authentic. That's the person people remember. That's the person who stays on your mind. So, how do you become that person? It's simple. Focus on being the best version of yourself. Don't try to impress her. Don't try to be someone you're not. Just be you. And when you do that, you'll leave a lasting impression. Not because of what you did, but because of who you are. The Stoic secret. Here's the truth. A hug isn't just a physical act. It's a reflection of your inner state. If you're anxious, she'll feel it. If you're present, she'll feel that too. And if you can master that moment, not by trying to impress her, but by simply being grounded and authentic, you'll stand out in a way most people never do. That's the Stoic secret. It's not about the hug itself. It's about who you are in that moment. And when you get that right, you don't just stay on her mind. You stay in her heart. So, to recap, the next time you're in a moment like this, whether it's a hug, a conversation, or anything in between, remember these Stoic principles. Stay present. Control what you can. Detach from the outcome. Embrace silence. Focus on being the best version of yourself. Because when you do that, you don't just respond to the moment, you elevate it. And that's how you stay on her mind forever.